So the topic of presentation is what is the annual compliance for a branch office and what are the filing requirements for a branch office in Singapore. So let's have a look on this, and the first thing to understand here is we are referring to the branch which is an extension of the foreign entity in Singapore. So when we refer about a foreign company opening its office in Singapore, they have three options. The first and the most commonly used is subsidiary company. The second one is branch office, and the third one is representative office. So in this presentation, we are looking at the branch office filing requirements. So moving on to the next slide, first we will have a look on what are the record keeping requirements for a Singapore branch so far as accounting records go. So the first thing that a Singapore branch is required to do is to maintain proper books of accounts as per Singapore Companies Act. This should not be very difficult to understand because most of the countries maintenance of books of accounts is a requirement, and the same thing you are required to do it here. The next thing is you are required to prepare financial statements as per Singapore financial reporting standards for the branch. This requirement is not there for the foreign entity, that is the headquarters. It is only for the branch accounts. And the next requirement is you have to appoint an auditor for your Singapore branch and get your accounts audited. So this is compulsory for all the branch, and the exemption that is available for subsidiary companies from the conducting of the audit is normally not available for Singapore branch. So irrespective of your situation, you will be required to appoint an auditor. You can ask or the request for the exemption from the comptroller under section 373 subsection 13 of the Companies Act if you want to get your branch exempted. However, this exemption is generally not granted. So in summary, appointment of auditor is compulsory, and getting accounts of the branch audited is also compulsory. So once you have prepared this, then what filing requirements are there? So you will have to file annual accounts of the parent company plus audited results of the Singapore branch with accounting and corporate regulatory authority. So the parent company, so if your parent company is in Netherlands, their accounts plus audited results of Singapore branch both will need to be filed in Singapore, and they must be filed within 60 days of conducting AGM of the parent entity or within 7 months from the end of financial year, whichever is earlier. So if your home country has a longer duration, that is not effective here. You will have to stick to this time frame, maximum 7 months or within 60 days of AGM. So just to take an example, let's say that your financial year end of parent entity is 31st March 2020. So if you count 7 months, it comes October 31st October 2020. So before October 31st, 2020, you must file your parent company accounts and a Singapore branch accounts along with ACRA. Now one point comes here is, are the parent company accounts needs to be audited? So there is no specific mention about it. These accounts should be made as per the accounting standards of your home country, which should closely resemble to the international accounting standards. So from majority of the countries is generally not an issue. So long as you follow your home country requirements, that will be accepted by ACRA. ACRA will not put additional conditions on your home country company for filing in Singapore. But as I mentioned, branch accounts must be always audited. And then comes another filing requirement, which is with IRS, but this is quite simple. You will have to file estimated chargeable income within 3 months from the end of financial year of the branch, and Form C must be filed for the branch as per the prevailing timeline. So normally in the year of assessment by 30th of November, you have to file Form C. So these requirements are quite similar to that of any other company. So there is not much difference for a branch and subsidiary company so far as IRS goes. And this information needs to be filed only for the branch. So in summary, branch office has higher compliance requirements and a need to file head office as well as branch accounts. Audit for the branch is also normally compulsory.
Thank you for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Epica Consulting Singapore. Subscribe to our channel today to get notified when new videos are posted.